to my beautiful women of God on social media. My name is Melanie. I'm back today with a message of encouragement. Today, I want to encourage you. I come from a past of extreme laziness, okay, where it was difficult at times to get up and even clean for 15 minutes. And it is by the grace of God that I can come on here today and tell you that I literally love cleaning now. I love to serve at home, okay? I love cleaning. I love it, okay? That is when I pray or, worship while I'm cleaning. It really motivates me, okay? But this message, okay, is to encourage you ladies out there that if you're anything like me, you have a partner, okay? And I want to encourage you that the little things that seem most insignificant that you may be doing for your partner, those little things that seem insignificant are actually very important in your relationship with your partner, okay? And I can give you some examples, all right? It may be something so simple as bringing your partner while he's watching that YouTube video or that show, okay? And you take, a few minutes to heat up some water and to prepare him that hot cup of tea, all right? And you pop some microwave popcorn, okay? You put it in a bowl, all right? And you can even add melted butter onto that popcorn. You bring it to him as he's watching his show. And I tell you, this may seem so small. It may seem so small, but it really blesses your man of God, okay? And I don't want you to think that, oh, those little things that I do, like, fixing his toothbrush so it's properly, put in its place. I don't want you to think that those little things that maybe you feel like, it's just something so small. I don't want you to think that it's insignificant and it doesn't matter because, honey, I'm here to tell you that the littlest things that you do for your partner, it matters. And it matters a lot, okay? It matters more than you think. And even my partner agreed to what I just said, okay? And so you may take a piece of cardboard paper or, okay, not cardboard, but those colorful construction paper. You can take one of those paper. It can be orange, pink, blue from the Dollarama, okay? And you write a simple note, a loving note. Thank you for everything you do for me, honey. I appreciate it. I'm so blessed that you're in my life and that you're the man God chose for me, okay? It can be something so small. And you don't need to be thinking, oh, well, look at that woman on social media. She's so good at everything. She prepares the most beautiful, delicious looking meal. She just has so much experience. She's so amazing at it. Listen to me. Even if you're not the best cook out there, and sometimes, you don't really know if you're doing it the proper way, but you're just trying anyway, you're putting the effort, okay? Just like me. I'm not the best cook out there, okay? And sometimes all I can think about is, giving that tea with that bowl of popcorn, okay? I'm not a person that is so amazing at cooking all the time, and I'm not the most experienced, okay? But the important thing is that you and I we continue to try, okay? We keep trying. That's what's important, okay? We only fail, listen to me, ladies, we only fail when we stop trying. Okay, we gotta keep trying. Okay, so don't think that you simply bringing that cup of hot tea to your partner as he's watching that show, don't think that that means nothing to him. I can assure you it means something. And what came to mind before, it's like a thermometer, okay? a thermometer. And every time that you serve your partner, every time that you do an act of service, and it can be bringing him, some chips, or, cooking him that meal, okay? Whatever it is, kind of act of service that you do, I like to think about it as a thermometer, okay? And every time you do that act of service, it can be giving him that cup of coffee in the morning, making him an omelet, okay? Making his bed, okay? Folding his laundry, doing his laundry, everything. I like to see it as it's being added up. No matter how insignificant or large it may seem, it's being added up on the thermometer until it goes red, all right? And that's when it's like you got the jackpot. Like, wow, you're going at it strong. You're a blessing. You're a blessing, okay? And so I just wanted to share this with you, because sometimes maybe we can do these little things. We're like, oh, it's so small. Like I could have maybe made some special type of drink, but I'm just giving him basically some hot water with a tea bag in it, like a hot cup of tea, okay? But this matters. This matters. And let me tell you something, ladies. Greatness is serving, okay? It's serving. If you want your relationship with your partner to work, okay? If we want our relationship with our partner to work, to function the way that it is supposed to function, then we cannot be living a self-centered life where it's about me, it's about my needs. It's about him serving me, him giving me affection, him giving me that shoulder rub, him, rubbing my back, him serving me. It's about me. Because, honey, let me tell you, if you live a self-centered, I need you to serve me. I'm just gonna lie down there on the couch and you, honey, better serve me. All right? Because if you don't serve me, I won't be happy, okay? We can't be living like that, okay? Look at Jesus. Look at Jesus, okay? He denied himself. He knew it wasn't about himself, but it was about serving others, okay? And if you have that mentality in your marriage, in your relationship, that mentality that, it's not about me. Sometimes I'm not gonna feel like it. Sometimes I won't feel like doing the laundry, doing the beds, doing this, doing that, but I do it because it's my duty. I do it because I want my partner to be satisfied. I want him to feel loved, okay? And so these things are so important. Don't underestimate, please, what the little things that you do in your relationship, they can make your partner so happy, okay? And you may be thinking, well, what I do, it's not the best. When I cook those meals, like sometimes it comes out a little bit salty, or too salty, this and that. But honey, at least you're trying, and your partner sees that, and this is showing love. The fact that you are trying, okay? And so I wanted to share that with you, the thermometer kind of vision or idea that I had. It's like every time that you serve, I want you to think of it as the thermometer is going up. It's getting higher, it's going higher until it reaches to the top, because you have put so much acts of service that it finally reaches to the top. It's like you're blessed, you're a blessed woman of God, okay? And so I wanted to kind of hopefully encourage some of you ladies out there. Just know that everything you are doing for your partner, it is seen, okay? And, many things that you do not go unnoticed. It can be as simple as replacing his perfume on the counter. You make sure that, it's been moved. I need to place it back in its little corner, in its little home. Okay, like those little things, trust me, your partner sees more than you think. Okay, you may think that you're doing these things and he doesn't see it. It can be something so small, but trust me, like he sees a lot of it. Okay, and it does not go unnoticed many times. Okay, and so I hope this will bless somebody. Remember that, you know, if you want to really thrive in your marriage, in your relationship with your partner, then remember that it's not about us anymore. It's about him. It's about him. How can I make him happy? How can I encourage him? How can I make him feel loved? What can I do today that is going to make him feel special? You know, how can I serve him? It's about him. It's not about me, okay? It's not about you and I, but it's about our partner, okay? And I'm telling you that you are going to reap what you sow in your relationship. You take that time, you deny yourself and you serve your man. I'm telling you, you are gonna reap what you're sowing, okay? And it just makes me think, sometimes my partner would bring me for ice cream, and I kind of sometimes feel like, oh, it's like my reward because I've been like, serving at home. And also sometimes it's like you're gonna get these rewards, okay? Because we're always gonna reap what we sow in life. And last thing I want to mention is it comes to mind a picture that I saw on Facebook one time, and it was basically the wife and the husband, but like it was like their hand was together but on a cross, pinned on the cross. And it was like, if your idea of marriage is not like this, then you're not ready, kind of thing. Because I'm telling you that marriage, there's gonna be moments that are gonna be difficult. So I remember seeing that picture where the husband and the wife had their hand, basically on like the cross, kind of like Jesus, to kind of give like an idea that, marriage is not easy. It's not meant to be easy. We can't just give up when the winds and storms and waves come, okay? We can't just give up. It's not like that. Love, let me tell you something, honey. Love never gives up. It never gives up, okay? And so we have to be ready. If we're gonna be married, we have to remember that there will be suffering, there will be difficult moments, there will be challenges, okay? But love never gives up. And with agape love, it's possible, okay? It's possible, because agape love, if you don't know, is an unconditional